Hello everyone, Daedon back again for unlucky 13th episode of my blind long play let's play of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And we are in a cell, and if I recall correctly, we've got a tile here, and I think... I'm trying to remember what's going on, but I do know we have a third room that we haven't looked at yet, so I'll probably do a quick check on all this, make sure I am where I think I am, and let's see if we can get out of this room, because... Seven's having his memory return, and it's all kinds of interesting. So, where was I? What was I doing? I did that. What do I have in my inventory? Got a tile. I've got 2 tiles. So I'm guessing I'm going to need a third tile, probably from the third room. Got a towel, which kind of was a guidance on how to get the second tile, because we had to flush the water through. And a drawer without a handle, with a mirror. It's a mirror. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. And let's go check out the third room. I'm seeing mirrors. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. It looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. In the other room, the river and the spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing else here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with this mirror. Aha! So this is where the mirror would be, but in the meantime, in the sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with this sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. So I imagine I know what I need to do, which would be combine the towel with the mirrors, or the drawer somehow. But I just want to look around the room first. Toilet paper. It's still wide enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. 14 equals E. Hold it. Time for me to sound like a moron again. So 9, A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14. Yep. Okay, so this is just hexadecimal. It says 14 equals E in red. I think I saw 14 in red somewhere else. Was it on something I'm carrying around with me? What? What? I don't think so. Alright. Now I'm confused. So all I'm going to be able to use this mirror for is reflecting stuff, right? There's nothing else we can do with it. Other stuff to do with it. You want to break it? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know what that is. Okay. It looks like a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. I can just barely make out the string for the toilet, but I can get a hold of it. Damn it! It kind of pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it. It's a blanket. Not a really great one, but still. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. Spooky. And turn around. Hello. This desk is old and rusty. Oh, it's metal? I was thinking it was wood. Arg! God damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. But I can become Charlie Brown. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. It does look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Alright. And that's the door. Got the little holes. Alright, time to see if we can solve this thing. Take this, combine it with the... No? Okay. Well, let's go solve this puzzle. The mirror in the back room hung opposite this one. Interesting, this one is whether they're reflecting any light. There's a mirror in the back of the room. The mirror is hanging at the same height as the one on the right. Okay. Alright, this one is actually giving me some difficulty. Mirror's hanging at the same height as the one on the right. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. Oh yeah, we can probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. When I shine light on the mirror in the back, is that a number? So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. So if I shine this light on the mirror in back, I get it. If I shine light on the mirror, symbols appear. The left side has a sun and the right has a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this. Okay, I'm just gonna... 2 numbers on the wall, 4 on the left. So 4 with sun, 7 with moon? Yeah. The right symbol looks like a moon. Well, that's great. I can see a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. Okay, it's nice to see the sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe. There's nothing special about the toilet paper. I don't think I need to bother shining any light on it. Okay. 4 is sun, 7 is moon, but what does that do me any good? Huh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, wait. Is that a thing? No. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. Alright. It's just like the sun symbol we saw in the dark room. Yeah, that's right. There was some kind of number hint there, too. You think maybe the number was how many times we took a piss? No, it's gotta be how many times we flushed. The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. 1. Guess I should just keep pulling on this thing then. Alright, here goes. Second pull. Third pull. Fourth pull. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. Huh. Wonder what that sound was. Interesting. I didn't think that would actually work, to be honest. So, in we go. It's the same as the moon symbol we saw in that dark room. Right. There was a number there too, right? Number. That's probably how many times you're supposed to flush. Ugh, I mean how many times you pull the string. Pull the string. So this is what the moon symbol was pointing to, huh? They probably made it so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. If that's the case. 1. Second time. 2. And a third time. 3. Fourth time. 4. Fifth time. You're not getting a 5 out of me. So I just did it. This is the 6th consecutive time. They don't trust us to count. Click. There's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Yes, I believe I did. And away we go. Huh, now what? Light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm going to see a ghost or something. Okay, I can't see anything underneath it. 14 equals E. Looks like a dirty tulip, but too dark to tell. Mirror was probably put here to reflect what's opposite from it. There's a ray of light in the center of the room. We don't need to shine on the light a hint anymore. Aha! Well, this door opens easily enough. I got more tiles. There are a bunch of weird lines on this tile thing. I don't get this. I don't think I can figure this one out on my own. Okay. There's a bunch of weird lines, okay. I was wondering why I didn't get two. Guess it just has to go one at a time for programming or something. Alright. There's nothing left in the desk. Says you. Okay. Red light. Do we just pull this 14? It says 14 equals E. Got a feeling this is relevant somehow. Alright, it took a couple tries, but now I've got you, string. Yes! Now I can pull on it. Huh? Doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. Kinda feel like an idiot. I wasted a bunch of time because I was determined to flush a toilet. Though, to be fair, who hasn't wasted a lot of time in their lives because you were determined to flush a toilet? It says 14 equals E. Wrong thing. I keep misclicking. Okay, I can't do anything there. Back out. Aha, there's another door. Door I haven't even looked at. Emergence. Okay, well it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay. Well, they all look the same. In that case, you'd need to replace them with the only tile that shows up 4 times. Sounds good to me. Hey! Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on... Oh! Hidden on the tile. 14 equals E. Ha 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 ha. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tile. Why didn't I hear anything about a 14 on the tile? Is that something that just happened? So if you replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes, let's go. Okay, I can't look at it anymore. Huh. You found it! Yay! Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's creepy.
Oh, what the hell is this place?
That's an electric chair. You can't lie to me. No, I'm going to take... So, was there a 14 hidden on those tiles? I mean, I really don't remember. Maybe that's what the red lines are supposed to look like? Maybe? I didn't see them. Gonna have to go back and look. What the hell is this place? Oh yeah, he just said that.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
Yeah.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
I don't know either. That was kind of idiotic of you.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Torture.
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, it looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Actually, if this is a hospital ship from the early 1900s, this might be for electroshock therapy. That could be a thing.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Don't think about it, Jumpy.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Okay. Not electroshock therapy.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
The spring is honestly what's confusing me the most. Why do you need springs? I mean, everything else creepy, but multi-use. A spring is kind of a spring, and that's all you can really do with it.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Should I seek a way out? I think I should. Seek a way out. Okay. Torture room. Alright, well, they don't sugarcoat it. Let's look at the chair. Hello, chair. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. What kind of symbol? Well, if I've got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Okay. I can't see it, but thank you for telling me that. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Excuse me, that came out of left field. Okay, we've got switches. Whenever you turn on one of those switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get this screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. I don't, because I haven't seen the diagram. There's a whole lot of cables coming out of that thing. It's really kind of a mess. I can barely tell which is which. I would like to look at the diagram now, please. What diagram? Okay. I'll see if I can find other things. This handrail runs all the way from the entrance. It doesn't go down one side of the stairs. Okay. I thought there was a hole here, but I guess it's got a cover over it. You aren't going to be able to get that off. It's bolted on there pretty good. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get that thing off of there. Can you see anything in there? If you can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with trying to open it. It's too dark to see anything. Huh? Did I see something shiny in there? The L-shaped pipe and the straight one are both connected to this tank thing. They're pretty big pipes, but that tank is even bigger. Okay. Those stairs go to the exit. Okay. That's probably the entrance. When you look at it from here, the catwalk looks pretty high up. That makes the stairs pretty steep. Better be careful going up and down them. Really? This is what we're caring about? Hey! This pipe is connected to that thing over in the corner. Imagine there are electrical wires running through that pipe to the device. Oh, it's an electrical conduit. There are a bunch of pipes up near the ceiling. I don't think there's going to be a puzzle up there. At least I hope not, we can't even reach them. Get taller, Jumpy. There's a lot of dust on the light. Makes it look like this room hasn't been used in a long time. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an adze and a hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before he mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Yoink! Hello, wrench. This wrench looks brand new. Considering where we found it, I have to wonder how it was used. Knock it off. I don't want to think about that. You've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Come on, let's not talk about stuff that doesn't matter, okay? We need to find somewhere where we can use this thing. Well, I know where we can use it. Seven's head! Just kidding. Okay. Now, before we go look at that thing, let's go look at this thing. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small. You can't see in even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. Ah! Oh my god, my arm! Oh god! It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. A sun key. A key with the sun symbol on it. We should be able to open the other door with this. Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room before we can do that. And we're probably gonna need the sun key to do that. But none of the doors in this room have keyholes. Bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door. Like the manacles. But first, I'm gonna look at this. The needle on the gauge is at 0. It doesn't look like it's going to move. All of the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is gonna suddenly open up. Red, yellow, you think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though. Do you think it's broken? Okay. Really? You can't look at the ball and chain? The cables sure don't look very pleasant. This looks like something from a prison movie. They come all the way down from the ceiling. Just trying to look up at that high is making my neck hurt. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. You're starting to talk to the keys. Well, they're open. What are you gonna do now? Let's just look around some more. I got a feeling that something will happen. Right. We should try and figure out what the device over in the corner is for at any rate. There's no blocks. Just the switches to match the blocks on top, then press the check button. Alright. Okay, that's interesting. When you turn each switch on, the number of block goes up. Each switch has a... If you think about it, all you gotta do is a couple addition problems. You turn a single switch on and count the blocks and do that for every switch. It's super easy. Great! What am I referencing? No, I don't want to do this. Okay. unlock the manacles, you should probably try to figure out what the thing over in the corner does. I'm just trying to find the reference thing. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here I could see through the glass. It's not working, though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into an indentation? I don't know, I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair. You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? The glass is one way like they have in police stations, or maybe it's just covered with something that makes it opaque. Nah, it doesn't matter how close I get, I still can't see anything. Echoes when I knock on it, though. I wonder if it's hollow. I just need to find the reference. It said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out that door until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. I would love to. And I can do the addition thing if you show me what I'm referencing. Floor's glass. You really think it's safe to have a chair here? Well, you can tell just by standing on it that the glass is pretty damn thick. Don't you think it's a little strange that only this part is glass? That chair looks pretty heavy all by itself. That glass could be dangerous. We'd be in some serious trouble if that glass broke. I probably shouldn't walk on it. Urgh. Just the switches, but what's the reference? Alright, I just need to do 4 addition problems here. If I turn a single switch on and count its blocks and do that for every switch, it's super easy. But I need a reference. How many am I going for? Wow, wires really kind of a mess. I can barely tell which is which. What blocks? What if I do all this? You can see some oil or something down there at the base of this lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn! Yes, that's how Junpei talks. I can see through the glass now. Oh, thank God. EDBF. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in the room somewhere. E, D, B, F. E, D, B, F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that power had to be sent in a specific way. Okay. Good, good. I'm getting there. I've unlocked the manacles. We should probably try and figure out what the thing over in the corner does. What thing? Cables are really complicated. Does this thing really need all the cables? Maybe if they're adjusting the voltage, you know? If you power just one cable, then the voltage is low. You turn on more cables if you want more voltage. If you pump electricity through all 10 cables, that'd probably be enough to electrocute someone. Oh man, just thinking about that scares the crap out of me. Let's try not to do that anymore, okay? I'm afraid to click the box again. Bunch of cables. I don't want to click the box again. Set of rusty stairs that lead to the door we came through. What, you want to go back, Junpei? I wish solving this puzzle were that easy. Okay. Blocks on top and press the check button. There's no blocks! Yeah, addition problems, but what am I referencing? What blocks on top? Number of rusty torture tools are lined up here. I don't think there's anything else we need. What am I referencing? I mean, is it this? I don't think so. A pipe for something. It runs outside this room somewhere. All the cables are running out of the chair. Can't see them very well, but look like they're connected to some wires up on the ceiling. Arrgh. See, I know people are going to be watching this who've already played it, and they're like, oh, just click on the one thing. Well, I don't know what the one thing is. Guess a shark was someone's pet, huh? That's a bit of a surprise. You die on the chair, you get dumped into the water, and he cleans up the mess. Convenient. Well, that's creepy. I mean, I don't have anything in items, right? No, I'm empty. Oh, we need like top and bottom to match? Oh, maybe? Yeah, okay. I think that's what they're going for. Okay. Okay. So, if we're going to go on that assumption, let's go and give it a shot. So, 1, 3, 2, 3. I should probably get someone to write this down. But, okay, so 1, 3, 2, 3. 5, 2, 2, 4. Alright. Yep. Hold on, folks. I'm officially caving. And I am going to get a bit of paper. Wait, I can just do it in Notepad. Except that might mess up if I try to click away from it. Okay. Hold on, folks. There'll be a quick hiccup as I go get a piece of paper. Alright, everyone, I'm back, and I have paper. So, we got 3, 1, 2, and 3. Four, 5, 2, and 2. 2, 0, 3, and 1. And 1, 4, 2, and 4. Okay, and we need to get the top to equal the bottom. So... I get the feeling the third set here, I'm going to try to do this while I do this, is going to be important. Because that's probably going to be like the equalizer, the thing, like if you combine two of them, and then you need this one to kind of mix it out. So... Alright, so if you combine the first two that I did, you get 7, 6, 5, 4 going clockwise from the left. 7, 6, 5, 4. And... Because we already know that combining all four is not going to work. I'm just looking at it. In the first one, and the third one, or, yeah, so, oh, that was the second one, this way. Okay, so the first one and the third one would end up with 5s that are equal, but be 1 and 4 over here. So that wouldn't work. So we've got a... Okay, gotta admit this is challenging. This is very challenging. And this is where you all signed on for a long play, so you get to listen to me work through this. So if you've got a... And I could just, like, click through and just do it by trial and error, but that just seems really cheaty to me. I mean, if... See, now I'm questioning whether or not they want, like, this to be the same as... and this to be the same. Or if they all have to be the same, or if it's just the total of this can be the total of this. I might try this and this, because right now I'm trying to do a this, and it's not really working out all that well. Although... Oh, it's so close. I just realized that the second one and the fourth one come to a, on the left side, 5 and 4, and the right side, which could be evened out by the, this one here, which is my favorite one, could be evened out there, but the other ones come to a 9 and 6, which are not evened out by that. So... unless maybe this one doesn't have a part to play in any of it. In which case, I'm just being silly. See, now I'm checking for patterns, because it's like, okay. You got this one. You've got equal on this side, so you'd want to pair it up with something else that's equal. You got 1 and 2, and it's one of the few times when the... Actually, I guess usually the left side is fairly even, more or less. The right side usually has a much higher top right than a bottom right. So... So really just really should just sit here and work out all the addition problems. I'm trying to figure out a fast way to do it. Let me just... Alright, I just need to do 4 addition problems here. If I turn a single switch on and count its blocks, and do that for every switch, it's super easy. Sure it is, Junpei. Sure it is. Although... actually, maybe that would be easier if I just add them up here, then figure out which one I can remove. So, top left is 3, 4, 2, 1. That comes out to 10. Bottom left is 2, 2, 3, 2, which means that comes out to 9. Then you got top right is 1, 5, 0, 4, which comes out to 10. And bottom right is 3, 2, 1, 4, which would be 10. Okay. So now which set can I remove? So let's see, if top right is 1, 5, 4, that's 10. And bottom right is 10. We can only remove the equal one, which is the 4s. Okay. That's a solid idea so far. Let me go and double check it. Top one is 3, 4, 2, 1, which is 10. 2, 2, 3, 2, which is 9, which means you need to remove one more on top than bottom. The only one that has that is the 3, 2, which is not the 4s. Okay. So that doesn't work. Unless you gotta remove 2. In which case, you've got a... I'm sorry that the screen is going to be rather boring for the moment because I'm just staring at a paper. But I don't suppose that... Can't just put it all into the notepad. Oh, flowchart controls. That might be interesting. Okay, no, I can't, like, put it up on a notepad. Okay. So. So if on the left side, I need to remove at least one more on top than bottom, then I can only remove the first set, which is 3 and 2, or the second set, which is 4 and 2. 3 and 2 would get me equal, but would leave the right side unbalanced by 2, and that can't be corrected. So I need to at least remove the 4 and 2. Remove the 4 and 2, then that leaves the bottom one with 1 too many, which could be fixed by removing the 2 and 3 or the 1 and 2. So let's start with removing the 4 and 2, which removes the 5 and 2 on the right, which means I need 3 more. Lost from the bottom of the bottom right. But I also need to lose the 2 and 3, which only gets rid of 1 additional on the bottom of the bottom right. But it makes 4 in the left squares, and 5 and 7 in the right squares. Ugh. Okay. Just to switch this match blocks on top. And then press the check button. What switches? Wait, to match the blocks on top? Does it really just have to be the top? Because, I mean, in that case, boom, you got it. Okay, we'll just go ahead and try it and see what happens when I hit check. But if we just go for the top, then we got 3, 4, 2, 1, and 1, 5, 0, 4. You do 3 and a 2. Maybe. 3, 1, 4, 5, 2, 0, 1, 4. Okay, I need to actually look at it differently. So we got a redraw this. So if we got 3, yeah, 3, 4, 2, and 1, 1, 5, 0, 4. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and see what happens if I hit check. Yeah. Because I have no idea what it's asking for. Yeah, it's 1, 4, 4, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 2, 2. 2, 3, 0, 1. Okay, guys. I know I said long play, but I need to sit here and think about this for a bit. So there'll be a slight hiccup. I'll give you any updates as I think of them. Alright, so after staring at it a lot, I'm going to go ahead and try the theory that you have to match the total up here with the total down here. So for that, if the additions up top are 3, 4, 2, 1, 1, 5, 0, 4, if you're maxed out on top, you get 20. Then on the bottom, if you're maxed out, you get 19, because 2, 2, 3, 2, and 3, 2, 1, 4. Which means we need to subtract 1 more from the top than the bottom. Now, as far as I can tell, based on my scribbles. There's precisely one that does that. Because if you remove this, then you get rid of a... Wait. Ah, crap, it removes... Forgot to do that. Okay. Hold on, I need to redo my math. Alright, everyone. I've officially done pretty much all the math that there is to math, and I can't make them line up, so I'm going to check a hint. What? What? Oh my... What? This was the... I had to click the hint? Why did I need a hint? Why couldn't you just show this to me? What the ever... but... Okay, that's... this is for YouTube. There's going to be a wide audience, some of whom might not appreciate a profanity-laden rant. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm over it. We're good. Okay, so, with my handy-dandy everywhere scribbled over piece of paper, chances are I can come up with this combination here pretty quick. Shall we? Alright, so we need 6 on the bottom left. Well, that means we need 2, 2, and 2. Hey, we can do that pretty easily. And that would give us 1, 4, and 3, which would give us 8. That's convenient. And so now we need 4, 1, 2, and 3. That'd be 9. And 4, 5, 1, 10. Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's one we don't need. Oh my frick. Okay. Oh, that... I know I cut it out, but I spent a solid 25 minutes off screen scribbling up every kind of equation I could think of. Okay. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Continuing on. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, Han. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's gonna run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with electricity? This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device.
Like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
Oh, that must have been the electricity that we did where it's like, oh, we must have powered up the chair.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
Ha.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know.
Oh, good. Look at Lotus. She's volunteering. That's nice.
I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much.
Aww, that's nice.
No, tell them that I will always love them.
Aww.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened.
Like I got pregnant.
Their names are Nona and...
Gasp!
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
Kashiwabara.
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Well, tell it anyway. This is interesting. Holy crap.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But...
And
then... that was when.
okay, I swear I'm not clicking through it fast. This is the game speeding it up.
From there, it looked like... just as if... finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
Always with the 9.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
It's a cover-up. One massive cover-up.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Oh, now we're getting, like, severe conspiracy going.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
No. Gotta say that's new.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment.
The Gansfeld experiment.
This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to Subject A by thinking about them.
Oh, okay.
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case,
Which would explain why they were so interested in twins.
I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Oh no!
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Out of nowhere.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Huh. Alright. So we got... See, now I'm not afraid to click the hint because, you know, after the last one, I guess they need us to show us the hint. So we need boxes with little arrows. Ah, okay. Need more arrows. Okay, so that does 2. Oh, that's interesting. So we still need... Okay, so I just need to do this in multiple dimensions, which shouldn't be that hard now. So I need to go back. Okay. Luckily I've got my handy-dandy paper. With my handy-dandy pen somewhere. Okay, here we go. So, we do 1 on the right. That's 1, 2, 2, and 3. And if we have it on 2 on the right, it's 1, 1, 1, 0. On the bottom, it's 1, 1, 0. 2 and 2. Or 1, 1. 1, 2. Okay. On the left, you've got... running out of places to write on this because I used it so much. Got 2, 0, 0, 2, pineapple apple pen, or 2, 0, 2, 1. Zero, 0. 2, 1. Or 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay. What we need is 4, 4, and 7, 6. Okay. So the options we have for the 7 are 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1. For the 6 are 3, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1. For the 6, or for the 4, are 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 2, 2, 0. And finally, for the other 4, it's 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So on the top, for the 7, we have a possibility of reaching... Oh wait. But we gotta join them because it's an option, it's an either or. So 2 or 1, 2 or 1, 2 or 2, 0 or 1. 3 or 0, 2 or 2, 0 or 0, 0 or 1. 1 or 1, 0 or 1, 0 or 2, 2 or 0. And 2 or 1, 0 or 1, 2 or 1, 1 or 1. Okay. So if we max out the top, we get 2, 4, 6, 7, which is what we need. Really? Well, that'll make it easy. So So, now let's see if I can read my own notes here. We need this to be at... Yeah, okay, so that's a 2. And we need... this to be at 2. This should be at 4, okay. And this has to do that. Okay, so this is where it's going to be different because for the 4, okay, we have 7, we have 6, we have 2, and we have 5, okay? So... I need an additional 2 on top. What am I missing? Well, I'm missing decent notes is what I'm missing. That's still fine. There we go. Clicked that button on the wrong one. Really should have labeled these when I was writing them down. But I think we're good. Boom! The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking. And now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Okay, well, I've been recording for a while. I know it doesn't seem like quite as long for you as it does for me, but I still think even with cutting things out, I'll still be over an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the line here, and let me tell you, this has been one unlucky 13 episode. I just made that as a joke at the beginning, but wow. Stupid freaking hint, man. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I will hopefully be able to churn these out at a fairly regular rate for the foreseeable future. So in the meantime, just want to let you all know that you can like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Feel free to put messages in the comments below telling me what I could do better, or if you like everything that's going on, let me know. I could always use the encouragement. And in the meantime, if you want to talk about anything spoilers, please use Rot13. And I will see you all next time for more of a blind long play let's play of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Daedon out.